Okie dokie. Let's see if we are going live. We should indeed be live, but Twitch is deciding not to load up. Now it has. So yeah, we are live. You guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the Twitch channel. Today we are back with another episode of the F1 My Team Career Mode here on F1 2021 Fun Star Racing as usual. And yeah, it is the Portuguese Grand Prix this week. So around Portimao, I really enjoyed this track when it came out, but it's a little bit tricky at times. It's kind of like Imola, like it's kind of one of those tracks that where you either love it or hate it. When you start it, but then as the season progresses, you start to hate it. And with Imola, like I hated it when it came out, but now love it. With Portimao, it's kind of like I liked it, but it's kind of like a bit now. I don't really know. But anyway, we have a durability department meeting. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and see what we can do on the facility upgrades. And we need to get powertrain to level 2. And I think we need to just get quality control for that. And that should get it to spec 2. And then in terms of R&D things, we'll just get all of the recommended ones we can. And then after all of those, then we should be past Aston Martin. But obviously Aston Martin probably have a few upgrades, and we still have a few pending upgrades ourselves as well. So yeah, let's go to the thing. We're right on the cusp of a significant step forward in our component development, but we're not going to achieve it by our internal deadline unless there's a last-minute push from the whole department. I suggest we authorize overtime in the next couple of weeks to help us get us over the line. So the durability moral is going to go down by 20%. That's quite a bit. And the control electronics is going to be reduced in resource points by 25%. I'm pretty sure we can improve the durability moral again. But do I risk of them not actually doing the decrease? Because we might get the decrease from doing a what's it called? From doing the practice programs. I think for the first time, I'm going to actually decline it.
Thanks. I know these kind of decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call.
Yeah. No, we don't need to overwork our staff. We will renew our sponsors as well because we want to do that. It seems like they are still wanting to work with us. In terms of engines, I think we'll get a new ICE, but I think everything else should be good to rock and roll for another race or two. In terms of messages, actually, let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're still yet to get some upgrades. In terms of everything like that, we'll get a second PR driving thing. We'll do some G-Force training. And we'll do a funded team away event, I think. So we should be good. Right, let's go ahead and advance through the time and everything. We should get some weekly resources and running costs.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control.
You only have 29 R&D
sections via the
R&D
screen.
Oh, we got a failure. The whole package didn't fail though, did it? So now we're kind of on par with Aston Martin, which is really good. If we just simulate again... Really? No? I thought we were going to get more R&D points. 89. How much is the failed one? It is 600 to even get it back. Okay. But yeah, we should have a pretty decent car now. As I said, we're kind of on par with Aston Martin. Maybe Alfa Romeo is still a little bit challenging. But you saw what happened to Imola. Like, we stormed past the Aston Martin, AlphaTauri, and Alpine. I think we even got past the McLaren as well. But yeah, we'll get to the race and we'll get to the just general driving of it and see what happens. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it, and it's raining in qualifying. It's not a lot of rain. It is only light rain, so maybe inters, but it's still going to be a little bit challenging, isn't it? We are winning over our rival as it stands, which is good. But yeah, we'll go to track and we should hopefully have a good race. I think this is possibly my second only time around Imola with my gaming PC, which is quite interesting, to be fair. Track acclimatization, but before we do that, I need to put on my setup, otherwise this car will not perform well.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory?
Don't care. If they got through, great. If they didn't, I don't really mind. The car's still going to be terrible anyway.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well. DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Very hard to hold, like, high speed going through that left-hander. I hate that corner. It is going to be an invalidated lap time, but we're only really focusing on corners this race strategy, so it's all good.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Yeah, I kind of lifted up a bit there, and it actually really helped with the turning. If I go deep into that corner, I'll take it in easy. Trying to get a clean lap around here is going to be tricky. You just want to honestly take so much speed into each corner, but the thing is that by doing that,
Final lap.
You're at
This
risk
is the final
of,
lap of the program.
you know, running wide and invalidating your lap time. better to turn in late. I missed that. Yeah, if you miss the apex just slightly. I don't know why the track acclimatization thing is telling us to literally get right on that curve, but I think that running wider is probably a little bit better.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information
Alright, cool.
out of that.
If anything, I'm probably not expecting a lot out of this race. At most, probably, maybe P15 better, in all honesty. I'm not really expecting me to be flying around this track.
This is the Ers Management Test. Hit the target time whilst managing your battery charge. The more efficiently you use energy throughout the lap, the higher you will score. Use your overtake button for maximum power, but remember, that will drain energy rapidly.
Yes, I was on the hard tyre, and I don't really know what my true pace is on mediums and softs, but I don't think it's going to be any better if I'm going to be completely honest. Can't get the car turned into that corner. I don't know what's going on.
Complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Yeah, it was alright. I might move my face cam a little bit up. I don't know. No, it's fine. I'll leave it. It's fine. We didn't get racing line.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
We need to do race strategy now. So it is possible to get a clean lap, but to get a good clean lap, I think is, well, for me, near enough impossible.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
I don't know if we can get a wider line through that for qualifying to get more straight line speed. Most likely not. invalidated our lap time? Track's not red.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
A? Yeah, that's invalidated. What happened to the lap before? I didn't invalidate the lap before. We got a P2 though, with the lap time. Wait, bug.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up. Okay, super job so
Right, just
far.
one more
We're getting
clean lap
great
and then we've
data. Stay focused.
completed it. I think if we're wanting to get a good position at Monaco, we really need to do it in qualifying and work on the aerodynamics. I don't think Monaco is really all about speed. I think it's more concentration and precision. And to get that precision, we need aero. We need downforce.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I'm not too sure we have a lot of that on the car just yet. Gasly out of the way.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Gasly's still in an AlphaTauri. I don't know why he's being so defensive. You're not in your Red Bull.
Test complete. And that
Right,
was a
well,
very
there
good
we
job
go.
indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Got a qualifying session now to do. And then a race. P4 in the standings. We will retire from FP1 and see what times we
with
get.
all the cars now over the line,
P8,
let's see our top
1.2
3 again.
off pole,
Hamilton, Bottas,
for the quickest
and
time.
Carlos Sainz. Sadly, it's time to say
We
goodbye.
did do that on a
as free
medium set
practice is
though.
over.
But with qualifying, it's everyone on enters. Free tyre choice though for the race, I guess. Alright. Let's do this one. And get that. Cool, 555, good. And session. Qualifying it is. It does say full rain for qualifying. It's only light though. We do go well in rain, so it could be that we could actually do brilliantly in this qualifying session and then just, you know, lose it in the race. Yeah, as I predicted, into weather. No heroics. I think we just need to get this through, to be fair. A lot of time. Only as good as P2 though, but I just know there's a lot of time to be gained. Wasn't the best lap in the world. P4. Could get away with it. Nah, gonna go out again. Might risk it and go out on the same tyres. They're not that warm. All 3 qualifying sessions are raining. Right. Let's try and improve.
1 minute to go.
I did that exact same thing in the first lap and it didn't invalidate it. No consistency on this game. God's sake. Come on! The rain around this track is really what makes it horrible. Dry race, it's not too bad around this track. It's actually kind of good. The qualifying, especially in the rain around this track, my goodness. It is horrific. Got through in P8 though, we would have been through anyway. But we're not going to use those tyres anymore, so I might as well just finish off the lap. Improve my pace. Right. Got to get out now and do a quick lap. You just cannot around this track. It's just too slippery. I didn't even check where my teammate was. This track is even more slippery now than it was in Q1. Jesus Christ. This track. I'm not putting this on next season. The only way I like this track is in the dry conditions. I hate it in the wet. Everywhere else is just no. And the AI are super OP around here.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
I mean, it's better than where we're supposed to be on paper, I guess.
How does a car perform in these conditions? Is it an advantage or a disadvantage?
Different skill set that I don't have.
What's the secret of your qualifying pace?
Nothing. Let's do that.
Appreciate your time.
How is there a thing? Stick on some intermediates and I barely notice the difference. You're gonna notice a difference. There was barely any grip at all. I could just get it round there. Well, 33 laps of... I actually have no idea. Oh, wait. I have... Oh, yeah, this was the first stream I did around this track. Where the safety car messed it all up.
One of the busiest towns in the Algarve and a breathtaking destination that brings tourists from all around the world to the shores of southern Portugal. Today it's the backdrop for the latest round of the Formula One World Championship, and with a circuit this wide, we could be in for a lot of exciting wheel-to-wheel action today. So Portimao features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9 mile length, 9 are right-handers, 6 are to the left, and this is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5.
World's largest cork producer. Really?
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, Tsunoda, the Grim Reaper, Esteban Ocon and Giovinazzi, Stroll, Aitken, Mick Schumacher and George Russell, Latifi, Lundgaard, Tictum and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to
You
keep
can
the
see me
momentum
actually got
going.
into Q2. Can do softs to mediums. What's everyone else doing? Mediums. I mean, mediums to softs could do it. No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna do that, softs to mediums.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Copy.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
What are you doing? Ricardo, use something called your eyes. Pretty sure you have them in Australia.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now. Top 10 now. Keep it up. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. To teammate behind is 6.1 seconds.
Got a game. It's fair, but
a small amount of time to the car behind.
Shut
Keep
up.
pushing.
Shut up, Jeff.
Confirmed. Got that. Confirmed.
Need to concentrate. Come on! Drag limits are not this harsh around here. I've seen the F1 drivers go way off the red and light strips and they've not got, you know, they've not even gotten a warning. Come on. That's it. At least I'm quite decent around Spain, and that is the next race. Why can't I catch up to Alonso? This is just 3/4 of an hour of pain. Why did I think this would be a good addition to the calendar? Why? 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 on. Yeah, this is definitely not returning for the calendar next year. I can tell you that for a fact. Come on, game. Stop it now. This is just getting silly.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
These hard tyres really need a few laps to get scrubbed into the surface. Currently we're not getting that.
Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits.
Let's get into a rhythm now. think this is the, you know, sort of trick with the tracks that you hate. Or think you hate. I think it's really the first few laps, like, you really hate it. Like what I did. For the first, like, 10 or so laps. But then when you just start to concentrate and you really get the laps in, you get into a flow. And that's exactly what I'm finding out now. And I actually really enjoy it. Well, not really enjoy, but you know what I mean. You know, like, it's just like a, well, I'm doing this. Not particularly enjoying it, but not hating it, if that makes sense. Like, it's a sort of like hanging in there feeling. Everything else just, you forget, like, even though I've got a charging McLaren behind me. I don't care. Until I get that, and then I just simply flash back and do it again. And just try and stay ahead. Well, a point would be nice, so 2/3 of the way through, come on. 11 more laps of pain, come on. I mean, I could put it on the calendar next, for like next season. I just have to know that I'm going to hate it for the first, for the first 10 laps. I'll see how the car feels like and make a decision. Oh, come on. Idiot. Also, I finished the entire season of Drive to Survive as well, by the way. I don't know why people are hating on it so much. Yes, some episodes are a little bit boring, but honestly, it's really good. Maybe it's because I kind of look at the differences, like what F1 have done to what Netflix have done, like the production value of both of them. I don't know. Maybe it's because I like the interest of Drive to Survive differently to others. Like, many people think Drive to Survive is most about the behind the scenes and stuff that we don't get to see on F1. I like it all, really. Got some floor damage. Wow. Me and Ricardo are just in our own world here. Six laps to go, 5 after this. I think we're pretty much getting points. But it will be 2 points that we'll be getting, or 1. Either one is crucial for us in the constructors. And more towards that prize jackpot or whatever it is. More money from where we're placing the constructors. I think we'll probably get more than 7th, but I don't know if we'll get like 5th or 6th or something. We need a good teammate if we're going to get more than a 7th, I think. Yeah, he slammed on the brakes for that. Just spot my chance and I'm through. 3 laps to go now. How the hard side's looking like? Yeah. I kind of decided to go onto the hards when I saw Ricardo pitting behind me. I looked at my mediums and thought, yeah, they're on 59%. I'm not going to be able to nurse these for another lap. And if I was, Ricardo's definitely going to get past me. So I quickly made the decision to go onto hard tyres, longer lasting life tyres, and pit that lap. Thankfully, I got ahead of Ricardo again. So unfortunately, Norris went through. But I still managed to hold P9. And I knew that when I switched to hards, yes, the grip wouldn't be as good as I was on mediums, but then I was like thinking, like how we did in Bahrain, you know, even though we suffered a lot of, you know, less downforce, I think actually if you think about it, we actually gained loads more times because the, you know, mediums just dropped off. So by going on to hards, we managed to preserve the tyres while still driving, you know, pretty quick. I think this just goes a message to everyone, and something that I've learned, you know, from playing this game a lot more. Do not be afraid to go onto the hard tyres. They're not actually as bad as I think. If you can, you know, avoid them, but I don't, you know, the message is do not be afraid to go onto them. They may seem bad, but overall, I think your times will be quicker. Because you really do get more pace. Last lap. We can use all of our ERS. Verstappen won the Grand Prix, but Bottas snatched the fastest lap. Ricardo's gunning for it. I think I can just about hold him off. Didn't like the first sort of like, you know, 10 laps or first stint, but kind of got into a rhythm on the hards, and it was actually quite enjoyable just keeping ahead of Ricardo and kind of battling him. But
for the team from Milton Keynes.
I'll see how the rest of the season goes to decide if I want to put this on the calendar for next season.
Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver?
I mean, I said at the start, no, but after that, I think possibly.
We can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and
I think it's going to be kind of like, you know, those tracks like Spa and things like that. Like, if I need to fill in a gap, I'll
Drivers
probably
are
put
route
it
to the
on,
podium
but
as we speak. What a
I don't think it
fantastic
would be
win
like one
for
of my
the Red Bull
go-to
team.
races, like a
They
race that I
performed
definitely
exceptionally
want to
today,
do.
keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Right, let's see all of the bonuses and things. I think we get prestige level 2 today, or very close to it. Next episode,
Max
or
Verstappen
tomorrow,
should be
I'll
pleased
be able
with
to
his
get that other
performance,
one.
making gains at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to check out the
Fair enough.
constructors' standings. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker.
Where's our
Meanwhile,
teammate? Oh, there,
Ferrari have
15.
improved their position. A
They
strong
gained
weekend
one
for
thing.
them
They
as
finished a
fight
lap
their way
behind.
towards the top. After an event like
even
that,
noticed
who
I passed
knows what
them.
the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
And P4 in the constructors, P4 in the standings. Jack does not currently have any points. We'll view the highlights quickly. But honestly, you know, those first 10 laps, I was this close to just quitting the game and quitting the race. I'm kind of glad I didn't now. They actually had a pretty decent drive, I think. I mean, it is probably down to how the car felt as well. The car did feel quite good around here as well. You know, as soon as the tyres, you know, like got rubbed in, I think then, you know, my pace really started to show it. I think I actually got a purple sector 1 as well. In the race, which is quite good. It wasn't the purple sector 1 after the entire race, but yeah. More points on our arrival. Team Acclaim level 18, I think. Jack's leveled up to level 8. I'm on level 14. Getting closer to Team Acclaim level 20, and then we can get yet again the final 4th sponsor. You get more money for doing the thing. No damage deductions in the team. That is pretty good. 100k for that as well. 3.84 million. Wow. I don't know if you get more money in the sponsor by doing more laps than you're supposed to. I don't know. Possibly. I'll have to literally like look into that. Like, look what I learned last week to what I learned, you know, to what I earned this week.
At the moment. We should start considering where we can look to invest the profit we're making back into the team.
New sponsor, not long before the Spanish Grand Prix though. Few R&D points to mess around with, and obviously some money that we can probably spend on some facilities or work on our perks. We haven't done any of these yet, so we can probably try and get some of those. So I think some of these get some resource points as well. I completely forgot about that. But that is going to be it for this stream, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like on the I keep saying my YouTube intro. Make sure to drop a follow on Twitch if you did enjoy this, as I will do more of it. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.